Today we made bacon wrapped scallops for my friend Chris at the gym. So just so he's watching, but no, they're delicious. They're a little bit off, you know, you gotta eat a little extra, but that's okay. We're gonna make scallops, but we made them before. We're going to go a little, I want to introduce my very special guest. Very beautiful Tracy Arrows.
Thank
She's
you.
a appraiser and what else?
Gemologist.
Yeah, that's it, tell them. And I've known her many, many years, and she is there's an angel right there, that's an angel. She can't say anything bad about anybody. She don't even know a swear word. You don't know.
I don't swear very often.
See, I know. But anyway, I got a friend at the gym, his name is Chris, and he's always telling me, you're always cooking healthy. Well, Chris, today we're going off-road. We're gonna make scallops, but we're gonna add some bacon to them. Get a little fat. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, did you wipe them all off?
I
Okay,
did.
now sprinkle them.
Okay, so I'm starting with garlic salt or no?
Either one.
Okay, I'm starting with the garlic.
Yep. Okay, that's it. All right. Then we gotta get the bacon. I'm using
And
Jimmy
garlic
Dean.
powder.
Jimmy Dean bacon. I don't know what difference that makes, but we're gonna do this. This is the fun part. I made these the other day to test them. Okay, we put it down. All right, and then we put this on top, and we wrap it up in a little blanket. Keep it nice and warm. Oh, I should have put gloves on, huh?
You're good. I think you're good. I saw you
Right
wash
in
your
that
hands.
drawer behind you.
Think you're fine without gloves. You don't need to put
Yeah.
gloves on.
And
I saw you wash your hands.
You're
so I
cooking
think
for
you're
your
good.
friends and family. You're fine.
okay. Okay, and we'll put that right in there.
Do you want me to start? Do you want me
Yeah.
to start doing some?
Yeah. You can wrap one. Put some gloves on. You don't want to get your hands all fishy, smelly. Do you live up by her?
I live in Casa Grande.
Oh,
Yeah, she just moved to Casa Grande.
oh, you just did? From where?
Phoenix.
Oh,
That way we can all be closer together.
big move, huh? I'm talking to Tracy's sister, by the way. I'm
And you
talking
get to an
myself.
age where we all have to live around each other.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Okay. Now you can wrap them up and then stick a toothpick in them. And I got my special cameraman today, Matt. We've been on a little vacation. We haven't done nothing for a while, but we're back. We're back. By popular demand, not really, just because we're back. And I also have my writer, who's supposed to be giving me some jokes in here. Look at that.
Am I doing it all right?
Man, you know what you're doing.
I've never done it before.
Well, you're doing a heck of a job. You see that, folks? See how easy that is? You just wrap them in the bacon.
So, Dick, can I ask you a question? Is
Yep.
this really this idiot can cook if you're not doing the cooking? You getting everyone else to do it for you?
Or
Wait
maybe
a minute, wait a minute. I'm the one who puts them in the thing and takes them out and checks them and turns them. That's part of cooking. How can you not have such a beautiful girl doing this work for you?
He's
Huh?
prejudiced.
You can't be that lucky. Seriously. And anybody watching from LA Fitness, everybody recognizes beautiful Tracy.
Thank you.
Everybody knows her. She's a spin class specialist.
I need to start coming back. I haven't
Yeah.
been coming. I've been using my spin bike at home.
And there's another person out there that I'm going to mention her name, Carrie.
We miss Carrie.
We miss you. We better start showing up at spin class. And I don't want to hear anything.
All right.
All right. Okay, here we go. We got them all prepared. And we're going to put them in the oven. Yep. And we're going to put it at 400 degrees for 16 minutes.
Oh,
What? Okay. come my time ain't going on? Stop. There we go. All right, 16 minutes. At 8 minutes, we'll take them out, flip them over. Okay, now we're gonna talk about my lovely guest. She's a appraiser and she said the other word.
Gemologist. I appraise jewelry.
Yeah.
And she's been doing a very, very big job, right?
I've been doing
This
with
is-
another appraiser. We've
This is
been
the
working-
biggest one you said you ever
I would
had?
say this is the biggest job I've done.
That's something. Now,
757 items.
wow. A lot of money, huh?
So-
It's a nice estate.
Yeah.
They're
So-
nice people, and it made it a lot easier.
Now, what are they doing? I don't-
Someone has died.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
So how did you get into being an appraiser? That's very interesting.
Yeah, I worked in a department store and I was transferred from the men's department to the jewelry department. And then I became a gemologist and I went into the jewelry industry after that. And I like appraising better than being in retail. So it worked out well for me.
So that's really fantastic. It's really interesting. So I would imagine it takes a lot of knowledge and research to do that.
It does, and
So-
you have to, a lot of continual knowledge,
Yeah.
a lot of continuing education, because things change all the time.
Mhm.
Technology changes, and I've been very blessed, and
Yeah.
I'm lucky to do something that I love.
Yeah.
Tell us about a couple of something interesting people that you meet. Are they nuts?
No,
If
you
you
know,
don't-
I've been pretty fortunate. Most of my experiences have been positive. I have been very blessed with that. I've done some estate work for heirs that were contentious, and those have been the ones that we don't really want to talk about, where people are fighting over trivial things, and you see that a lot. You see that
I read
more and
about
more
it.
in my career,
I read
when
about that
there's-
all the time.
heirs fighting over things. So that's not always the norm. And then right now, we live in an era where people are selling their jewelry, not just because they need, not necessarily because they need the money, but jewelry isn't worn as much as it was in the 90s. And it's kind of, you know, it's not always easy to sell your jewelry. So I get to break people's hearts every week when I tell them what their jewelry can be sold for. So that's,
Does it break their hearts because they're willing to give it up, or does it break their hearts because it's not worth as much as they thought?
exactly, they don't, it's not worth as much, and what it's worth is a different story, but what it's worth to be sold.
Yeah, right. Not
Yes.
what it's worth to
You
them.
can tell phony diamonds? You
Most of
could?
the time, yes.
Yeah. Is there anything you look for? I mean, I don't know.
Well, a diamond, it's not as easy with lab-grown diamonds and natural diamonds, but a diamond in a cubic zirconia or a diamond in a moissanite, they don't look the same.
Oh,
But lab-grown diamonds and natural-grown diamonds look very much the same. So there's some other little.
and what else do they counterfeit?
Rolexes. They get a lot of
You
counterfeit
can tell
high-end.
them though, right?
Only the bad ones. There's some really good
Yeah.
ones out
I
there.
got
It's
one.
a fake Rolex.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I bought it in New York City.
I was about to say New York City.
The guy goes, he had a coat on, he goes, you wanna buy a
Yeah.
watch? And he pulls it up, he goes, they had like 7 of them. He goes, $10, any one you want. And I said, they're Rolexes. I said, at the time, I didn't know, this was 30 years ago, I didn't know what a Rolex. Okay, I'll take that one. And then we brought it, to the jewelry store, the guy goes, $5.
$5, yeah.
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 Wonderful.
There's a lot of fakes out there, and there's a lot of Frankensteins where they take bits and pieces of different Rolexes and put them together and make a watch out of them. They're not technically fake Rolexes, they're just not exactly original.
Wow.
So Dick tells me you're a big hiker.
I am. I went on a little hike this morning, but I'm
Yeah, what
also,
time did you go?
it didn't start till
It
6:45.
was cold. We went bike riding, me and Mike.
Did you
Oh,
really?
it was cold.
And I hiked,
It
there's
was
a trail
cold.
around the backside of Picacho Peak, and I'll take my dog. And so we went around the backside of the peak. But we didn't go as far as usual. I knew I had things to do today, and we got a late start. And it was funny, because when I got to my vehicle, it started to rain, so we
No.
came back.
Okay, they're getting ready to be flipped over.
Do you use your air fryer a lot? I'm talking to my sister.
And she said yes.
Yes, yes.
I make tortilla pizzas almost every day
Yeah.
on in mine.
And Tracy's husband, rodeo.
He's a team roper.
And he's got trophies and he's got a belt buckle.
Yeah, he has a belt buckle.
Okay, 8 minutes. That's what they look like so far. It's getting there. Now we gotta do, this one's the part I'm good at. Not that there's any parts that I'm good at, but I'm good at pushing buttons. Uh-huh.
I'm glad to see you're using those tongs.
Yep.
Yeah. You like that? I could have used my fingers though. Be better. And these are Scallops from New England
Where'd you get him?
at Safeway. Ah, nice glove. Damn. That's the one that came with the fryer. Unbelievable. Okay, 8 more minutes. Now, what would be a good recommendation for a side dish with salt and collops like that? Coleslaw,
Coleslaw, yeah. Of course,
Maybe salad.
I think everything's
Anything,
good
right?
with coleslaw.
because that's not really, is that really a meal or is that an appetizer or?
I think it's like an appetizer.
No,
What are you gonna serve with it?
nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah. More bacon.
I got the doctor, my dermatologist, nicest guy in the world. I love that doctor. Anyway, he says, you know, when you do that, he says, when you bring out the food, he said you should recommend a side dish with it. And I started thinking about it, and then Mike said, yeah, you know, good idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, I never said that before. I just eat the main dish, man. No side dish. Don't need any. Right?
You can put a sauce on it, I guess. But it's
Yeah.
got the bacon, so you don't really need anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just eat them.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
Beautiful.
Now, Matt, I'm gonna, what does Jen always tell me?
You have to present it over here and show
Okay,
people before
present
you
it to
serve it.
Ooh, that looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Does that look good or what?
That looks good.
Huh? All right. Where's my cookies? They look good, huh?
They do look good.
Ow. All right. The bacon I used the other day was a different one.
This looks good.
Yeah, it does. All right, you can be the first one to cut one
Yeah.
up.
Do we want to let them cool a little bit so we
Okay.
don't
We'll
we
let 'em
don't
cool.
spit out the lava while we're trying to taste test them?
Okay, we'll do that. Let me get rid of this so we don't get burnt like I always do.
You just tell me when.
All right. We don't, there's nothing with this, right? No ketchup or anything like that.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Let me get some dishes here. You can cut them up. So everybody can have them. They look good.
Oh, look at that.
I
That's
don't think
nice.
we even need to cut them up. We'll just put a couple,
Okay. That's
eat
a
them like
good
an
idea.
appetizer, right?
Yeah,
That's fine.
they came out good, didn't they?
They did.
See?
So who are you
Expert
rooting
touch.
for today? In the college games?
Nobody in particular. My boys got killed the other night, Boston College. They got annihilated. I wasn't happy. Gotta get rid of the toothpicks. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Mike,
Thank you.
Matt, you need another dish? You got yours?
Yeah, I got
Matt?
mine.
You got one, Matt? Everybody got one? Now give me the verdict. I hope it's good. I need an appraisal on these. What do you think? They come up-
Invaluable.
Really? All right. You get that one? They're good, huh?
Very good.
Wow.
Good job.